Umbrella harassment. Look at that. The senior citizen. The senior citizen right there. She was instructed to park there. The senior citizen was instructed to park there. There she goes. And she is running. Eye contact. We got her in the act. We got her in the act. We got her in the act. This is organized crime family employee caught in the act. Caught in the act of the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. This is a senior citizen clearly involved in criminal activity of state fraud. There she goes right there. Right hand. Plenty of parking there. Plenty of parking there. But she was instructed to park here by organized crime right next door. 5135 second floor hideout. The Martinez family. And that is homeowner Martinez's son. Obviously they're on vacation. And it is part of paid incentives. This is prearranged attacks. This senior citizen clearly does not live over there. And she's been instructed to participate in the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. Working alongside the recent graduate of Morton High School. This is a recent graduate student. He graduated, and now organized crime has this individual on the payroll. Okay, a very young individual on his way, obviously involved in this type of criminal activity regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. We were able to capture this senior citizen time and time again, and this individual lives right next to her. Okay, this individual is a very young individual, young teenager as well, and he's also participating a great deal as well. So we have a lot of second character witnesses in the area, and this is as far as prearranged physical attacks. This individual has participated various times on prearranged physical attacks. The individual in charge of 5132. It is the weekend. It's Sunday morning, and it's 6:31 a.m. in the morning, Sunday morning, July 26, 2026. Now, while inside my room uploading videos, this female senior citizen was instructed to take her vehicle out of the garage and specifically instructed to park here. Most likely to save a parking space because it is the weekend. She is double parked, as you can see, double parked. Adequate space right there. And also for redirecting light from any light source. Utilizing mirrors and the military-grade technology, high-tech surveillance monitor, very aware of my location and activities, instruction given on command signal. That's the reason for her quick reflexes and running and eye contact, and we were able to capture her in the moment of this prearranged attack. The game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. She usually plays the victim parking in front of my doorstep, the victim playing the role of distressed female being harassed by individual with the camera recording in public view. That's me. Okay, that's the reason for the constant eye contact and running to see if I run after her, and the police officers are in the area. Oh, there she comes again. All right, so she is making a lot of moves. As you can see, this is a busy bee. Okay? This is a busy bee. She is trying to lure me. And you can see how much time, effort is being strategized here. And obviously, it didn't work. Remember, I was supposed to run after her. Okay? So, because I didn't run after her as far as where she's at, her address, it's already documented. She was simply instructed to come back. Now, she was not being instructed to come back. What happened was the military-grade technology is very aware of my location and activities, okay? So, once I approach the window, surprise advantage, once I approach the window. That's the reason for the eye contact. That's the reason for the running. And I was supposed to run after her, okay? To find out where her address is. She's already documented, okay? There's no reason for that. But her intentions and motive are very clear. She was hiding right beside her driveway. Well, she was waiting for me to come after her, okay? Not really after her, but to record where she is going, her address. Once again, she's already documented. That didn't work. So now she's been instructed to lower her window as added incentives. Now she's being instructed, like a puppet, to lower the window. And it's pretty chilly this morning. Sunday morning. There's no reason for that. And she will continue staying inside the vehicle, playing the role, catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting. So police officers in the area, in my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by. Now she's leaving. See that? Now she's leaving. Once I got comfortable and set the camera where it's supposed to be. See that? Now she will be, let's see what she's going to, okay, she will be parking her vehicle where need be, back inside the garage. See how that works? Now she's going back inside the garage. So you saw the social acting. She lowered the window to see if I come out, okay? It's all about manipulating me to go outside. That's the reason she parked there in the first place. That's the reason she made the eye contact. That's the reason she ran and then hid, waiting for me around her. She's a property owner, so she was waiting just around her stairs. Okay, once I go downstairs, most likely she will call 911. Remember, she is playing the role of a distressed female victim being attacked by individual recording in public view. And that's the reason for so many individuals being instructed to park here as second character witnesses. Now, this is their safety guard, okay? Maybe 6:36 a.m. in the morning, Sunday morning, July 26, 2026. Once again, police officers in the area, in my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports and arrests, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness, okay? That is their safety guard, okay? And of course, this is how they're able to avoid any association, affiliation, blame if something happens to me, prearranged physical attack, or electronically since 2003 year and present. Okay, so you see how much time, effort, strategizing is taking place. And we're inside my room, high level frequencies and electromagnetic field waves attacking the brain furiously, of course, since 2003. Please subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients. YouTube channel Tech Ingredients. Equal exposure from microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. This is unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. Follow me and I'll follow you back on Facebook and YouTube. And obviously, we're trying to make a difference here, guys. This is Thomas Cicero Mayor, David Dominic, The Machine, State Fraud, Mental Health Hospital, Inpatient Entrapment. That's another reason why you do not see the police officers in the area, okay? You don't see the police officers in the area. They are clearly waiting for me. And they are working alongside many second character witnesses, among them Carlos and Letty Protege Business, female clientele, all have been instructed to participate, same scenario as the female senior citizen that lives a couple of houses down. And once again, right next to the female senior citizen, this individual just arrived and he has been recently employed. Okay. Now we also have a recently employed United States Postal Office female employee at 5130. We uploaded information regarding her prearranged physical attack on me, most likely with a weapon. Okay. This time she approached me from behind, and we uploaded the video several times already. And this individual also participated in a prearranged physical attack, chasing me, obviously play-by-play. And the dollar store owner also on video. My son is a witness to the dollar store owner chasing me on command signal. Plenty of second character witnesses. And the dollar store owner has been instructed to transfer over the title to a family member to avoid the IRS, and if anything happens to me, physically or electronically. Okay, this is how we uploaded his current address on video. This is how they're able to disassociate themselves if anything happens to me physically or electronically. They're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries, silent incoherent victims. Nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place, organized crime family process. Plenty of trap houses in the area, guys. 5130. Okay, no address identification or work permit, even though the individuals continue stopping by with their white utility work van, and also doing landscaping as well. 5132, serving customers at an indoor-outdoor recreational facility golf course. Okay, Carlos and Letty Protein Shake business, serving young teen victims, and a lot of children are involved in this process as well. And that's another reason for the dollar store owner being instructed to simply move a block away, because of the high volume of young teenagers going inside the dollar store. That dollar store remains closed, empty, because of me. Because of our continuous surveillance of underage activity. That's right. On video. We have the dollar store owner engaging with young teen victims and children in the back parking lot. Okay. 5135 next door is another trap house. 5135. 5139. Usually serving customers at Hawthorne Track Race Horses. The individuals picked up by a truck, and they are usually serving customers long-range transportation, animal cruelty, of course, utilizing the animals, the horses, for long-range transportation of narcotics. All right, we're on our way. We already got our first installment of an attack. This is social acting, of course, okay? If you do not want to be a victim, follow me and I'll follow you back. And this is how they're able. Social acting is a very big part regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. That's the reason why we had the MOB, Board of Education, District 99, male and female. The MOB, Board of Education, the MOB plan hits with second character witnesses among her co-workers. Same scenario, parking at my doorstep, waiting just for me. And now they also included, now they have a total of 3 or 4 security guards, 2 on recently brought vehicles that say security on them. They are constantly roaming the area. No special powers, of course, but they are patrolling the area as second character witnesses. So they stepped it up a little bit. And this is taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Remember, I filed a petition with a tax preparer recently incriminating our current mayor, June 10th, 2026, Wednesday. Once again, June 10th, 2026, Wednesday, based on May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m., a show of force. Half of the precinct of Town of Cicero police officers were deployed here, okay? Including fire department and ambulances, paramedics. The police report indicates that it was a prank call. You can imagine. And they also called my ex-wife at work. She fainted upon notification that someone wanted to hurt themselves here at this address, 5133, where we reside. That is called Good Cop, Bad Cop. and to create family conflict. That's right. No, my name was not mentioned. They're trying to disassociate themselves from any wrongdoing or targeting, okay? But clearly, we do have them on video approaching the stairs with shields, helmets, and a special tool to knock down the door. And also eye contact. Also, they engage with my son. And we have a statement of my son as far as them going through the basement apartment, okay? So, February 27, 2026, Friday as well, at 3 p.m., a U.S. Marshal as well. Fake arrest, 5130. And we have various scenarios of attacks by Thomas Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, second character witnesses regarding entrapment, okay? All right, so please contact Internal Revenue Services January 8th, 2025 regarding 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. The first floor remains vacant. Nella Greco is the main proprietor. Nella Greco, right now, most likely from time to time, along with his nephew, Anthony Girolder, they have a contract with the Martinez family right next door. So most likely, they are next door giving instructions and routine strategizing that just took place right before your eyes. The reason the senior citizen went back in her separate vehicle, and instead of leaving her vehicle there, she simply was instructed to go and take the vehicle back in her garage. The reason, once again, they want me to follow her back garage as well. Okay, so obviously these police officers have surrounded the area and they are waiting for me to respond. Okay, they have altered the window. As you can see, the window has been altered, tampered with, to avoid any association of wrongdoing. All right, we are standing by. That's our current attack this early Sunday morning. Remember, the pressure's on, and they really want to stop this surveillance, guys. 6:45 a.m. in the morning, Sunday morning, July 26, 2026. Okay? This is what we do. Okay? I'll get up in the morning, do editing, and obviously we are trying to make a difference here, guys. You guys need to get involved. This is very important. 6:46 a.m. in the morning, Sunday, July 26, 2026. Okay. A lot of people might say, well, these people that are involved, they have addiction problems. Okay? That's not my concern. Okay? It is your concern, believe it or not. I'm going to tell you why in a second. All right, let's see if there's any activity here. Okay, the bike is there, 5139. The bike is there, 5139. He usually serves, he's the one that is picked up. And the female, senior citizen, she lives right the next, that's where she lives at. Yeah, right there. That's her garage right there. Okay, that's her garage right there. That's exactly where she parked her garage, her vehicle, and she was expecting me, trying to manipulate me to go and film her. And obviously there's police officers hidden, waiting for me. You can clearly see the damage that my ex-wife did to the door once I was manipulated to cover up the windows, as always. I placed a safety latch to avoid family conflict, okay? So once upon doing that, my ex-wife couldn't come in. She reacted, she responded, and this is the result of her attacking the door, okay? This is to create family conflict, of course, and it allows me extra time to remove the items from the window. That's the reason I placed the safety latch in the first place, but Thomas Cicero capitalized on that by deploying the Department of Public Health immediately over here, okay, to this, my address. This is the tool that she used, a yard tool, very dangerous, and it's all mind games. For the most part, it is psychological, and based on psychological warfare books, the Art of War, the 48 Laws, the Centennial, mind games, community gang stalking, eye contact, dog barking on command signal, fireworks, bright light harassment, a number of psychological warfare books, very effective under the influence of medication. That's why I don't drink, I don't smoke. Okay, we are standing by. See if there's any more activity. But there's a lot going on here. Now, once again, a lot of people might say, well, this is not my business. If the individuals choose to engage in narcotics, that's not my business. Well, guess what? Narcotics is a very strong weapon regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment, especially among underage children, okay? Young teen victims, because the young teen victims are more easily manipulated, okay? Addiction is a very big part. Addiction, family withdrawal is a very big part. Once the victim, to create family conflict, of course, once the victim is engaged and given a free sample of narcotics, there's going to be problems at home. This individual, female or male, will be stealing for narcotics, okay? Will be acting irate, aggression. There's a number of symptoms that occur to the victim when the victim is going to withdraw, okay? So obviously, when the victim is enrolled in a mental health facility, constant mental health hospital evaluation will occur once the victim's family responds to the victim irregularly, okay? When the victim starts acting irate, when the victim starts stealing, or when the victim starts acting abnormal, yes, the family members will respond because they're concerned. They have no idea what's going on. And once they're arrested by the police officers, they will be confronted at jail and advised, perhaps you feel more comfortable in a hospital room setting where you can enjoy food, your laundry being done, nice entertainment as far as TV, and you won't be behind jail. And you can engage with the opposite sex. And you can go to meetings as well. And snacks. So, and when they're enrolled in a mental health facility, the drug pharmacists, let's just say, they get more quality drugs inside the hospital than they do out here. They well taken care of, and that's how it is. Okay, so they're more than happy to continue going for evaluation purposes, okay? So it's going to be the norm for the family members to respond and call 911. Once again, the police officers are waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, and arrests, court dates, order of protection, document the history of mental health issue illness, okay? That is very important, so they can take the victim's identity without no association or blame. It's pretty much self-inflicted. See that? Now you're beginning to get the hint why it is your problem as well. Addiction is a very big part regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. They're easily manipulated, and the younger the victim, the bigger the payout, guys. Okay? This is big money, mucho dinero, and that's the reason why San Francisco officials are spending so much time, effort, strategizing, just like you witnessed right here, this senior citizen involved in criminal activity of entrapment, okay? The eye contact, lowering the window, okay? And lowering the window and then driving off. The lowering the window is to lure me, okay? Driving off, going parking instead of leaving the vehicle there. Okay, remember that vehicle was just parked there. We just caught her in the act of parking the vehicle. Okay, once I approached the window, then she returned back. Clearly, she was waiting for me to follow her. Okay, then she returned back to the vehicle, lowered the window, once again trying to lure me again. Okay, so once she sped off, she went around toward her garage. The police officers are waiting for me, hidden away from camera view. That's why you don't see the police officers here, guys. Okay? These police officers, they really want me bad. Okay? That's the reason. This is their safety net. to avoid any association if something happens to me, prearranged physical attack, or electronically from any electrical source outlet. We uploaded various scenarios and how they continue attacking our internet. And we also uploaded, there's a lot of stuff that we are focusing on. And clearly, my family has no idea, okay? We are trying to get everyone involved. This is posted as a national security threat for this reason, because of the continuous attacks and how they are able to continue avoiding any involvement or blame if anything happens to me electronically, of course. All right, let's see here. Let's have a look here. Okay. It's 6:54 a.m. in the morning, Sunday morning, July 26, 2026. Okay. And let's have a look over here. Let's see. Okay, the attacks continue on the brain, of course, since 2003 year and present. All right, this is my son's response. Okay, let's see. This is my son's response. Once I indicated that the internet was not working. I am busy building something downstairs. My internet works fine. That's his response. Your phone are collectively overused and garbage. That was his response, July 19th, 2026, this year at 1:04 p.m. There we go. Okay? So that was my son's response once I notified him that the internet connection was not working. Okay? Then the internet connection is how they're able to stop our uploads. That's right. Delayed our uploads. Okay? And obviously, stop the recording. Okay? And all this is also to create family conflict, because each time I notify my son, it creates disbelief and mistrust. See that? But we are documenting everything every single day. Everything must be documented, because the scenarios that are taking place that are very, very serious. Okay? You can imagine this female is getting paid really good money for entrapment purposes. Other females, depending how smart they are. Okay? If anything, they're probably getting free groceries, and that's it. And Carlos and Letty Protein Shake Business, they're getting a free shake, and that's it. Some people are a little hard to negotiate with. Obviously, this young, recent teen of Morton High School, they're probably giving him a little something as well. And since he's a young teenager, addiction plays a big role. Okay? So when the teenager, as far as narcotics being involved in the equation for entrapment purposes, so when the individual feels that he's being attacked by law enforcement, okay, and starts acting out, saying, you know what, I used to work for organized crime, and now they're trying to get rid of me, they're attacking me. Constant mental health evaluation, victims lose their credibility. Get it? So once again, when the victim starts, especially organized crime family employees, when they become targeted, okay, by organized crime, and they want to get rid of them, this is how they do it. This is how they do it. Addiction, it's a very powerful weapon, okay? Once again, pharmaceuticals are the number one drug dealers in the world. That's right. I said it here. Pharmaceuticals are the number one drug dealers in the world, okay? Why? Because the only reason it's not against the law is because it's under care, under doctor's care. See that? It's well evaluated under doctor's care. But the reason these addicts do not mind being arrested by the police officers, do not mind going back to the hospital. It is part of the process because the hospital is going to give them more than their share. More than their share. Better quality drugs than out here. It's always going to be a hit. Out here in the streets, you're playing Russian roulette. Either you're going to get high or you're going to get sick. In the hospital, you're not going to get sick. You're going to get the same hit over and over again. You don't have to worry about chasing the high, okay? So it is carefully monitored by the doctors, but it is used to withdraw the victim gradually away from being a narcotic abuser, okay? So they're placing other medicine to lure the victim and downgrade. See, the reason for the medication is to take away the other medications. So if you are on 5 or 6 different medications, eventually the main goal is to make sure that the victim is able to manage their life. And a lot of us need medication to have an equal balanced life. That's the way it is, okay? And that's what their objective, okay? To make sure that the patient is well taken care of. But once again, the addicts do not mind going back to the hospital. They do not mind getting arrested because they're well taken care of in the hospital. Get it? That's it. It is called organized crime family process for a reason. Manipulate businesses, remain in control, silence arbitraries, silent incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft, Medicaid takes place. We're standing by. It's early Sunday. Obviously, not much activity on a Sunday. It is Lazy Sunday for a reason. But look at how early this prearranged physical attack took place. I know, because while uploading videos in my room, my brain was being attacked. High frequencies attacks the victim's nervous system. Okay, loss of coordination, accidents, and that's what happened. There we go. That is organized crime family employee right there. So they are listening to me. How are they listening to me? By way of Wi-Fi. Okay, by way of Wi-Fi. They know my activities and my reaction and response. They can see through walls with the Wi-Fi, okay? And they can listen to my conversation as far as the high frequencies being directed as far as my phone and my brain, okay? So, you guys are witnessing history in the making. I'm doing the recording, and all you guys have to do is get on the phone yesterday, not today. So now you're beginning to see how addiction plays a very big role regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. There's a reason why you do not see no police officers in the area, and we are patiently waiting for more attacks. The pressure's on. They know sooner or later I will become ill, okay? All right, this is an attack that took place while grocery shopping, guys, at Aldi's, okay? And right across from Aldi's, there's a Cermak Produce, their competitor. That's where the police officers, in my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, and arrest court dates. The police officers on video was waiting for me right across the street once I responded to the bright light harassment, flashing lights, sirens, and driving their vehicles toward me in a circled motion while I was in the middle with my shopping cart. The thumbnail is my shopping cart. That's right, that's the thumbnail. And this is also community gang stalking, just like you witnessed right here in front while I approached the window, okay? So once again, the attacks continue while grocery shopping as well, okay? So, what can I say? And they have altered the window, once again right there. See that? This window remains the same. Alright, that's pretty much it. We are looking forward to another year of surveillance. My ex-wife is making arrangements to retire in Mexico, okay? She already returned back. So, Without me, without a victim, it's going to be very difficult to open up a federal case of this kind. So what can you do for now? You can follow these individuals, okay? You can do a little social acting of your own. You can leave your recording devices in the bag, hidden from view, and walk away and retrieve it later. As far as these police officers engaging with young teen victims. That's right. You can get them on video. How this Morton High School student was approached by law enforcement and having public meetings with law enforcement as far as being employed by organized crime. That's right. These are police officers recruiting each individual, and that's how they go about making sure this criminal organization feels very confident as far as what they're doing. That's the police officers are doing the recruiting, and that's once again the employees feel very confident because it goes up the chain of command. Town of Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, open for business. Cook County Sheriff displays Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart once again. Displays Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart unprovoked home visit at 5 a.m. knocking on my bedroom window, my bedroom door right there. 5 a.m. And my guess says he was trying to negotiate with me, okay? But he was accompanied by Town of Cicero Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna. Together, they were coercing and manipulating my family if Miguel Rodriguez, these are instructions given by the police officers, displays Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart. That's right. And emergency dispatcher named Anna, police officer, Town of Cicero. They advise my family members, if Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate, call 911 immediately. This is called preconditioning the family members to respond, just like my ex-wife did with the back door. She has no idea what's going on. None of my family members do, okay? But she responded because she was concerned. She responded because the door was locked. I locked it because I'm trying to avoid family conflict by removing the items before she comes in, okay, from the window. That's why broadline harassment is such a major part as far as documentation of mental health issue illness. And on the dates I indicated, okay, once I removed the items from the window, the attack was canceled. That's right. And I know a lot because I went through the rinse cycle, okay? I've been arrested because of my YouTube channel. All right? Don't forget about that. And I was also approached by the police officers, the same scenario that happened to the young teen victims. That's right. Same scenario. Perhaps you feel better in a hospital room setting. See that? So, same scenario. And I interviewed a lot of patients as well. That's how I know. That's how I know, guys. So that's it. We are trying to make a difference here. History in the making, guys. Now, once again, I might not be here to enjoy the fruits of my labor, okay? Obviously, they feel very confident they can get away with my murder, okay? So, keep your eyes on me, okay? Follow these individuals. Do not contact me. You do you, I do me. When I see your information on social media, share your information. Share it with me, of course, and I will upload it, okay? My phones are compromised, okay? So share my information. Share your information. Follow me, and I'll follow you back. Once again, I followed this individual to Hawthorne Track Race Horses, and right away, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, showed up at the bus stop. That's right, on video. On video. I wasn't going directly to Hawthorne Track Race Horses. Walmart is right next to it. Walmart is right next to it. And what can I say? And I also followed the bagman. The bagman we have not seen in quite some time. Obviously, he is being instructed, and they have altered his schedule or his route, okay? But we do have the information where the bagman made the drop-off in the front and back address. It's on video, guys, okay? And once I continue going back, sure enough, the police officers surrounded the area, okay? So that is entrapment as well. The bagman was calling the police officers on me, just like this individual that we uploaded the video, calling the cops on me once he was instructed to chase me, okay? 5132, the person in charge of 5132, okay? And he is serving customers at an indoor-outdoor recreational facility golf course. Yes, follow him. Definitely follow him. And follow the recently employed United States Post Office female employee at 5130. That's right. Do you really want this female handling your mail? This female is caught over and over again making drop-offs inside the mailbox. And we just caught another scenario with her husband continues hiding after February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m. to avoid incriminating the U.S. Marshal and our current mayor, Larry Dominic. And, of course, the same scenario of the scooter for entrapment purposes on that date occurred again. Deja vu. Her husband's friend came back retrieving the scooter that was used that day and a book bag filled with narcotics, and off he went, serving. He left his vehicle behind, but he drove with the scooter and the child's book bag filled with narcotics. Everything is play-by-play, and we do have that information. That we uploaded the video at least 3 times already. So the whole bet, that's right. So this is 5130, no address identification or work permit. All right, standing by. It is lazy Sunday morning, 7:10 a.m., 7:10 a.m. We're going to stand by, see if anything else happens. And you guys just got a little hint how this criminal organization is planning on getting away with my murder plot, either physically or electronically. This is a big organization, guys, okay? And they're being well protected by external government agencies. What do I mean by that? Well, these are employees that have worked themselves, as far as government agencies, these are employees have worked and are placed in high-ranking departments, pretty similar to a chess game. And same scenario with Town of Cicero. Yes, we have good police officers out here, but the ones assigned to high-ranking departments are the ones involved in criminal activity. There we go. And this is a designated area for crime activity. Plenty of second character witnesses that they have accumulated over time. That's the reason why you see such a high volume of narcotics in the area and so many trap houses in the area, okay? Carlos and Letty protein shake business. The dollar store owner remains empty, but the dollar store most likely is continuing his business a block away, but not as great as here, okay? This right here, they can get away with the trafficking in public view, okay? We have the Martinez family, Villager Pilsen area, okay? We do know it's Villager Pilsen area because we have on video 2 individuals arriving in a blazer, a vice president and the president himself of that gang at Villager Pilsen, having a public meeting with Nello Greco and his nephew Anthony J. Loader. And we also have Joe, that is the owner of 5139 on video. All this information is on our first YouTube channel, okay? So all this information is there, and that's how we know that Villager Pilsen is being served by the Martinez family on a daily basis. Martinez family most likely are on vacation. It is part of incentives, paid incentives, new vehicles, and once again, don't forget, Internal Revenue Services is the way to go. Please contact Internal Revenue Services January 8th, 2025, fill the petition regarding 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 62804. The first floor remains vacant. Obviously, they panicked upon notification of bleeding of my brain. My doctor at Oak Street Health, Dr. Augustine, after reviewing my MRI and my CAT scan indicated to me, well, Miguel, we have no idea how this bleeding started, but we know one thing. The bleeding stopped, okay? And the bleeding stopped. You may go home and relax and not worry about this anymore. Well, I did my homework. When the bleeding stops, it creates a blood clot. This is dry blood that blocks the arteries of the brain, cutting off the oxygen. Silent. There we go. And we got a confirmation as far as community gang stock. So, it cuts the artery, the oxygen. Silent, incoherent victims. Nursing home final faith, identity theft, Medicaid takes place, organized crime family, process. There you go. There you go. Once again, no police officers in the area. Clearly, being instructed to stay away. Okay? Stay away from this area to avoid any association of wrongdoing. All right, that's it. Moving on. We are waiting, standing by for more activity. And it is Lazy Sunday. I'm not quite sure if there's going to be any activity this early in the morning on a Sunday. But as they say, an addicted person is not going to be taking off anytime soon. We have a lot of addicts in the area. And you will see they're not going to be able to say, you know what? We're not going to do narcotics today. They don't have that privilege. Okay? They cannot do that. Because addiction is very, very powerful. That's the reason why 5139 has a gunshot to the front window of the basement. We uploaded the video several times. Once again, 5139 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 62804, has a gunshot to the front window of the basement. This is retaliation from customers. That's right. That's how strong addiction is, okay? When you cut off addiction, and this individual is stealing for addiction, okay? And they know that you have the narcotics and you are not supplying it, they're going to act in an irrational manner, okay? There we go. And that's another strategy to get rid of organized crime family employees and young teen victims by having them arrested. And they're going to go through the whole process of identity theft. Get it? All right. All right, moving on. For now, we are standing by. And I'm excited. I'm excited because it feels good to be part of something that... Oh, there we go. The door is open. The door is open, 5135. The door is open, 5135. I'm excited to be a big part of this, and that's one of the reasons why I do not want to leave. I'm just enjoying the ride just like you guys, okay? I do not want no regrets. I know I can make a difference here, guys. Do not let my death be in vain, okay? Do the phone calls. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. You can see the door is open. The door is open. And they are strategizing as the day goes on. Okay, so that's what we are waiting for. So let's continue waiting. Not sure if there's going to be any activity this early Sunday morning, but we are in standby. We are on standby. All right, standing by. 7:16 a.m., 7:17 a.m. Sunday morning. July 26, 2026. We should be able to get more activity sooner or later. Okay, so for now, all we can do is just wait. Okay, ex-wife is in the area, but we want to see if we're able to capture any activity. Once again, these individuals that are addicted to narcotics, they're not gonna just simply take the day off, okay? They're gonna continue. This is the machine. Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic. They're not gonna be having no holidays off. This is addiction. There's no days off, okay? This is the machine. Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics involving young teen victims, children, and Hawthorne track race horses, long-range transportation of narcotics. Standing by. Getting ready, guys. Ex-wife is in the area, so we got to be a little more discreet. But we are standing by. We should be able to get more information as the day goes on. For real. This is what we do. For real. For real. This is what we do, guys. There's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why I'm here. Standing by. Another day of surveillance. Once again, ex-wife is in the area. So we have to be mindful. She does not want me recording. She gets very aggressive. But we are trying to make a difference here, guys. Okay? Standing by. Okay, that's all we can do is wait. We are on standby. Okay, we are on standby. Let's make sure that. There we go. We got power. Okay, standing by, guys. Can I be by the window? Bada bing, bada boom. Nothing we can do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right. About to blow up like a balloon. Uh, 7:20 a.m. Yeah, we patiently, guys. Not sure if anything's going to be happening this early Sunday morning. We're going to have to see. Okay, we're going to have to see. 7:21 a.m. Sunday morning, July 26, 2026.